Hi, and welcome back to the Truly Kenya podcast. Thank you for listening and subscribing and liking on your favorite podcast platforms, or if you're a visual person, you're listening to us or watching us on YouTube. Thank you. Please like, subscribe, share. Today, I'm very excited because I think I've spoken before that in the past, or no, currently, just who I am, I'm not the biggest fitness person. So, but today we have Gabi Mendoza, who is like, okay, now you find on social media a lot of people saying that they are fitness people or in the fitness world or whatever. But I don't think that they really are. Like when you go to their Instagrams and when you listen to the type of information that they're giving you. But before I interviewed Gabi, I went to her Instagram. And let me tell you something. Unless she is an excellent editor, her shit is real. Okay. So we're going to find out all about that. And because I don't like working out, she may have some tips for others of us that are out there. So with that, I want to introduce to you Gabi Mendoza. She is also your website or your Instagram is what is it?
My Instagram is Gabi Mendoza with 2 Z's. And that's my
Okay.
main page. But my website is getfitwithgabi.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you guys should check it out. Check out her Insta too, so you can see these transformations. Because when I say to you, it almost feels like it's unreal. Like these are major transformations. And I don't like personal trainers just because I don't like that one-on-one. But the way I had to squeeze in this dress and every other thing I've been trying to wear all week, I think you may become my personal trainer.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So, okay. So with that, all right, one of your Instagram pages are private. It has like 76. I don't know.
I just made it private.
Why?
Personal things going on in my life, girl.
Made it private?
I just wanted to hold that peace for myself. Eventually it'll go public again, but right now I have it on private.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So tell me, so you've always, it seems, have been an entrepreneur at heart.
Yeah.
Since you were younger.
Yeah.
So can you tell me about your first journey into becoming an entrepreneur? Because it was pretty young.
Yeah. So I started my fitness business when I was 17 going on 18. And I started it not thinking that that's what I was going to end up doing. I was actually in school for nursing at the time and, taking those college classes, those rigorous courses. And fitness fell into my lap because I was actually overweight myself and I wasn't feeling comfortable in my skin.
Yes.
I was walking up those flight of stairs and I was like, oof, I am winded. This is not it.
Right.
So I was like, you know what, let me get in the gym. And then I started, educating myself, learning about it, took some courses on it. And I had posted progress photos just kind of to hold myself accountable on social media, not thinking anything of it. Because like I said, at the time, my goal was nursing.
Yes.
And it went viral. And I had all these people coming at me like, hey, how'd you do it? How'd you do it? How'd you do it? And I was like, oh my God, I think this is what I'm actually passionate about. So that's kind of how it fell into my lap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, so you are continuing on with this. So the business side of it, when did you figure out how to make it a business, to monetize it or?
So I want to say within the first year of kind of getting, educating myself, first of all, taking the courses that I need, getting the certifications that I needed, the experience of just being in the gym, with people asking, how did I do it? I created online programs. So it would just be a PDF. And at first I didn't have a website. So they would purchase it through the PayPal link and then I would get their email and send them the online. It's basically like an online fitness course.
Yes.
And so after that, it kind of evolved to, okay, let me get a website where my programs can automatically be sent out as soon as it's purchased. So it takes a lot less work off of me having to sit there and manually send out programs.
Oh, I think
So,
that's great.
Yeah.
Okay. You're also in all of this, creating this successful business. You also are a single mom.
I am.
So is it hard to balance?
It is hard to balance.
How does your child?
She's 1.5 years.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
she's a baby.
Yeah. Oh, everything is still perfect.
Yes.
At a year and a half.
No talking back yet.
Yeah, no. Wait till she know
yes,
about everything.
She knows. No, she just learned that like 2-3 weeks ago. No, the first thing that comes out of her mouth is no.
So how was that? And then so now, because you have a child, so you've gone through being pregnant. Is that like, did you add that to your?
I did.
Yeah,
I did. So I actually have a lot more mom clients now than I have ever had before. And I think it's because I hold a space that's safe and comfortable for moms to come to and be like, okay, if this mom did it, I can do it too.
Right.
So I love working with moms.
Really?
I love working with moms. Yeah. And giving them that confidence, because pregnancy and postpartum, that's hard. It's hard shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so did you work out like when you were pregnant? Did you still feel like working out?
So I was very sick the first 3 months. Like I had it wasn't morning sickness. It was like all day sickness.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yes.
So the second trimester, I would go on hikes. I did a lot of stretching.
Oh, wow.
I would do light weights here and there.
Yes.
And then the third trimester, I had terrible hip pain. So it was more of like, I kept active with like more like walking, hiking, a few light weights here and there. But I wasn't pushing myself hard to lift that.
Did you have a home birth or were you in the hospital?
I was in the hospital.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm not making now no judgment, but
no judgment.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then so after you have the baby, how long did you when did you feel like, oh my God, I'm missing it. I got to get back. I got to get to work and doing something.
So I gave myself those first 6 weeks. Like the doctor recommends. Yeah. And even I think it was around 2 weeks postpartum, I started going on walks with my daughter.
Yes.
Just to kind of get out of the house, mental well-being. I was like, I'm stuck in the house with this baby. Like I need to get out, get some fresh air. At 6 weeks is when I started lifting weights again and getting back into it.
Oh, okay. So like I said, I have stalked you probably for the last week on Instagram, and your transformation photos, like I am not blowing smoke up your ass, I swear, have to be some of the best, seriously, I have ever seen.
Thank you.
They are so good that, to be honest, I was like, there's no way.
Yeah.
This has to be, like, are those pictures real?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
100%.
Listen. Tell them which one is the public one that they can go to. Just I want you to tell me. I want you guys to go to her Instagram page and seriously consider, if you are a person trying to not only maybe lose, can I still say lose weight or change or live a healthier lifestyle?
Live a healthier lifestyle. Yeah.
What if we want to do something like lift our butt?
I would go to the Instagram that's public. That's Get Fit with Gabi.
Okay.
M and _.
Okay.
Yeah. But simple workouts, little daily changes to your habits make a big difference. And a lot of people try to do that like 360 change where it's like one day to the next. And most times it's not sustainable for them. You have to take into account your already like lifestyle, your schedule that's already in place. So like if you're a mom and you have kids, take into account the schedule that you already have with them, and then figure out how you can make small changes throughout your day. Yeah. And those small changes won't feel so overwhelming to you, which will allow you to keep it up. And that leads to big results. So, okay, so this is what I was told. Like the number, my number isn't bad in terms of my weight. Correct. Right? Okay, so my number isn't bad, but I do not consume enough protein to build muscle. I mean, how many protein shakes a day can I drink to make up for all of this? I don't. I would say one a day. Okay, so one a day. If you do more than one a day, sometimes it's harsh on the gut, and you don't want to have gut problems because that's a whole other situation. And then how often should somebody work? Like I don't know. So it depends on each person, but I always recommend, if you're trying to see results, 3 to 4 times a week. Okay. Yeah. Okay. To start. Okay. You don't have I think it's a huge misconception. Like you have to be in the gym 7 days a week. Right. Your body also needs rest. Right. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Your body also. Okay. Yeah. Okay. My body's been resting. Okay. Okay. My body's been resting. Okay. Like so I can do that part. Okay? I got that part on lock. Yeah. So, all right. Because sometimes I do come across trainers and programs I have, and
it is really focused on weight loss. And so sometimes I don't find my need. Like my need is just to stay toned and to get more tone. Like I want more definition.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't really see a lot of, in fact, I had a trainer tell me I don't do just that. So I'm like, okay. Do you know what I mean? Like,
so for whatever reason, a lot of trainers don't like the word like toned.
Okay. Why?
I don't know. It's kind of just like a misconception type thing. Like you can't just get toned, right? There's a lot more that goes into it. I don't mind the word. I use it with my clients.
So they're probably thinking she's trying to get something for nothing, like she's not really committed.
Kind of. I mean, so if you're talking about getting toned where you don't necessarily want to like lose weight, lose all that weight, but you want to build muscle, that's more like body recomposition.
Oh, I'm using the wrong word. Body recomposition. I'm going to add that to my notes.
Add it.
So I
next time you talk to a trainer, they're
going
to be like, oh, she knows
what she's doing. Okay,
she
so
knows
you don't know the word. When
yeah.
I say tone, you're going to be like, oh, she means body.
Yes.
Oh.
Body recomp.
And do you think that's a real thing? Like, do you think it's a real thing when we see celebrities and people out there, oh, no, I haven't done anything. I'm not on Ozempic. I'm not on this. I'm not on that. And they may not be on Ozempic, but they are on something similar to Ozempic. I'm going to let y'all know right now. Okay, you're not seeing somebody 50 pounds overweight, and then in 3 months, they are like a size 2, okay? Or a size Zara 4 that I cannot get into anymore.
Yeah.
But I'm still squishing myself into it because I ain't buying no more. I'm not buying any more jeans. So until Gabi body
recomp.
Yeah, my body. We're gonna be squeezing into everything, okay, including this dress. Okay, so
yes.
But is it really possible? Like, is it like, so I have implants, right? So my breasts are great. Okay. So, but for a person that may not and they want to lift them, is that something naturally you can you naturally lift your breasts?
So that's a really good topic because one of the reasons why I got my implants was when I lost weight, my girls were a little bit saggy. Yeah. And so that's not something that you can necessarily fix. I mean, you can do chest press and build some muscle, but it's not going to give you that that volume and that, the look that you want. That's not achievable.
So what about the butt?
The butt, yes.
Oh, you can really build the butt?
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you serious?
It's going to take some time and some dedication, but you can.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, we're about to build this.
Yes, let's do it, girl.
Right. We're about to be all over Instagram.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you can absolutely build glutes.
Okay, so, all right, so also, I guess now when I am going through the Instagram and people are like, I may have to put a question mark. Possibly she could have grew that butt, but I'd be thinking, you got some shots, you got something.
I mean, a lot of people do.
Yes.
A lot of people do, but it is possible.
Hard work.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Absolutely.
Like, do you see results like in 3 months?
You can see some results. You're not going to see like a huge like day and night type difference. Yes. Obviously, progressive overload comes into play, making sure you're staying on your calories and macros.
But if I start now, by next summer.
Oh, you'll be good, girl.
Okay.
That's a year. That's a solid year. If you're putting in work.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that still like one of those 3 to 4 week situations? With the trying to build your butt, or is it taking more? It's more than 3 or 4 days a week.
No, you could do 3-4 days a week because again, you need that rest in between to allow your muscles to fully recover before you go and tear them up again in the gym.
Do you know anything about cryo? Have you been exposed?
to cryo? Yeah.
Do you recommend it, or do you think it's over?
I think it's overly hyped.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, you could see some results with it, but nothing's going to give you the results that you want, like going to the gym and being on not a strict diet, just like portion control. You know what I mean? That's something I preach with my clients is you can eat whatever you want as long as it's portion controlled.
Oh, okay. So if there was one thing, and I know, I guess this is just an average. I'm not, because she doesn't know everyone, and I'm asking these real general questions here, really about myself. But if a person was to give up, so I have really tried to watch sugar, and I do read labels, but I'm not looking for all sugars. I'm looking for blatant sugars, like in my face sugars, not like these secret word. I'm not.
Yeah.
Okay, so just blatant sugars I've tried to watch, and I'm a carb girl, so I love a warm bread. I love pasta, and I really tried to cut those out. And I have noticed a difference. Like I think with the carbs, definitely in terms of, I don't know, my weight, or I don't know if I'm saying the word right, but I've definitely noticed a difference. And with the sugar, like really cutting back on sugar, I've noticed a difference in my skin.
Okay. I mean, again,
in my mind, I don't know, but I think I've really noticed a difference in my skin and maybe even my energy.
Yeah,
is
absolutely.
that true? Would that be true?
Oh, it can absolutely be true, especially if it's like not the best sugars. Like if you're getting sugar from like for example, a sugary cereal, instead of like sugar from like a fruit or something, more of a whole food or a nutritious food, then you can absolutely be seeing a difference.
Okay, let me ask you one more question, because I've had agave before, and I think I have some in the pantry now, but I usually move to honey. Is agave much better than if I used a honey?
It depends on the brand.
The brand of honey?
It depends on the brand of honey, the brand of agave.
Okay, wait.
You don't know how they process it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Some can do it more purified. Some can do it less purified.
So if it says raw, who cares? I need to look a little deeper than that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I could be using
You know what? There's an
honey.
app. There's an app called Yuka. Yuka. I scan my foods with that sometimes. If I'm trying to find a better alternative, it rates it out of 100, and it kind of tells you what ingredients are in it and why they're not the best.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So if you're like next time you're at the grocery store and you're trying to decide honey or agave or between different brands, scan them and see what it brings up. It's really helpful.
Okay.
Instead of you sitting there trying to,
like,
what does this mean?
Us some tips.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Now, I want to get back to you being a mom of a baby, a toddler.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is she a toddler?
She's a toddler.
So how is it, and I know that you are a single mom, so how is it managing a successful business, you're a toddler, and dating? Are you in the gym a lot?
I'm in the gym Monday through Friday all day.
Yeah. So are we meeting people?
No. No, the dating is on hold for right now.
Is it?
Yeah.
You're such a pretty girl.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm just very focused on career, my daughter, myself.
Okay, so if it were not on hold, I'm sorry, I'm always in.
No,
everybody.
You're good.
Everybody
You're
that's
good.
single. Okay, this is just my question.
Yeah.
Okay, if you were ready to date or wanted to date, what is he or she looking like? Like, I think it's a he because you have a baby girl.
Yeah.
You have a baby.
Yeah.
Okay. But not to say lesbians can't have babies.
Yes.
So don't
get it twisted.
Okay. But I'm just saying. Okay. So what are we looking for? Just in case you happen to be at the gym with Gabi and you are interested, you're going to appreciate this question. Okay.
You know what? And it's so funny because I saw someone else get asked this question and her response was, I don't want to give someone the blueprint to act a certain way that I need. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I know exactly.
Someone asks you, "Oh, what are you looking for?" and then you tell them, and you give them the blueprint of how they need to be acting, and then months down the line, they're like,
they metamorphosize back into themselves. Yeah,
and then you're trapped.
Right. Okay.
So, I mean, I just think a genuine person.
Is he a certain height? Is Mr. Genuine a certain height?
I want to be able to wear heels and you still be taller than me.
Okay.
So I'm 5'2".
Oh. Okay.
It's like 5'11", 6 foot minimum.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Ethnicity? Do you care? Are you open?
I'm open.
You don't sound open.
I mean, I have a type. My daughter's mixed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is she mixed with black?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So she's Filipino.
Yes.
She's black. She's Jamaican.
Yeah. Oh.
And I am Mexican and Hungarian.
Yes.
So she's got a little bit of everything in her.
Oh, was her dad more of the Jamaican? Did that Jamaican come out?
No, more Filipino came out in her.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All
yeah.
right.
She looks more like if you see her,
yes,
she looks more Filipina than anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we are. So we like maybe a little color,
Yeah. A little color.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little color.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And about 5'11", and you just need to show up as whoever you are.
Yeah. And I'll decide.
And she'll let you
and
know.
I'll decide. Yeah.
You know, you either are there or you're not.
Exactly.
Keep it moving.
Exactly.
So, okay. But you don't. Okay. And I get when you say that you are very focused on your career, because like I just recently got divorced.
Yeah. It's a lot to process.
It is a lot to process.
Yeah.
And it's a lot. I'm pretty clear about what it is I want, and what it is I probably don't have patience for.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm very clear about those things.
It does give you more of a clear focus, tunnel vision of like, this is what I'm not going to tolerate. Exactly. And this is what I can deal with.
Exactly. And, but I do think dating is a good time. And I'm not saying you need any advice from me.
Yeah.
But I'm going to give you some. When you do decide to start dating, I really think just as you do it, your only focus, especially with first dates and stuff, should be just to have a good time.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? You're just trying to get that know the person and just have a good time.
Yeah.
Because I tell people all the time, like, it may not be a love match, but now you have somebody that can help you with a sofa.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
What I mean?
I was going to say, you don't know what kind of connection you're going to make.
Right.
Yeah.
He may know how to paint.
Whatever.
Yeah. So be nice. But yeah, and just have a good time.
Absolutely.
So, okay, now you have been in the business for quite some time. Where do you want to go with it? Are you just focused on continuing to grow, get fit with Gabi? Are we going to have products?
I've had products in the past. Yes. I had, I think it was during the pandemic, I released athletic bands, like the resistance bands and everything, because nobody could get a hold of any equipment.
Yeah.
So those were a big hit when I did them. I haven't done them since, just because pregnancy and going through postpartum, single motherhood. That has taken up a lot of my time. And then I also came out with athletic wear brand, which I no longer have because it was so much work.
Yes.
And it was one of those things.
Was it worth it?
It was, but it was one of those things where I needed to prepare for it more. Like, I needed to have a team behind me.
Yes.
And I didn't think that it was going to be as successful, like right off the bat as it was.
Yes.
So I kind of just had to put that like on pause for a second. Yeah.
Oh.
Because I couldn't be spreading myself too thin.
Okay. And then do you also do meal preps and all of that?
I did do meal preps for a while.
Yeah.
That's also a lot of work to be in the kitchen all day. Yeah.
I would imagine.
So if like I have personal training clients that come in and they're like, hey, I'm looking for a meal prep company.
Yeah.
I'll do it for them if they ask.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you will still do it? You won't like just say, here, call Betty Sue?
I have companies that like they recommend, but sometimes they're very adamant about like, you're my personal trainer. I would like you to just do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because you know what kind of workouts I'm going through. You're putting me through the workouts.
Right.
So you could give me the best accuracy to what meal I need to be consuming.
And then what a person like me, like I guess I'm somewhat motivated. I'm in a Pilates class.
Okay.
And I think I'm on class 15 and I haven't quit.
Okay,
so
good.
I'm very proud of myself.
Yeah.
But what would you say? Like, are there any tips? Because I think there are other people out there that would prefer to go eat than go to the gym.
100%.
Me.
I would.
Okay. But what do you think? Like, what can motivate us? Like, is it just like we just have to become motivated on our own? Or are there any tips we can kind of do in the interim as we're trying to push away from the table or get active, or what?
That's a good question. So motivation is not something that I tell clients to rely on because it comes and goes.
Okay,
right?
Good. That's good, Gabi. Yeah.
So sometimes I say dedication and determination and all of those things kind of are built over time with pushing yourself to go to the gym. However, if you're miserable in the gym every day, then that's probably not the place for you. You need to find something else that can get you active, get your heart rate up, that you actually enjoy. So some people, they hate weight training, but they love like the cardio. They like to get their heart pumping. So something like boxing would be a better option for you, right? Something like that. Or like Orange Theory or F45. Those are all classes that are kind of more like HIIT based, where it gets your heart rate up. It does mix in a little bit of like F45 mixes in a little bit of strength training, things like that. I train more of on a HIIT basis with the weights, because I feel like
what does a HIIT basis mean?
It's high interval training.
Okay.
So basically you're kind of, think of it as like a circuit, like a circle. You're going from station 1, station 2, station 3, station 4.
Those are my favorite.
No breaks in between until you finish that circuit, and then you get a break.
Okay. Those are my favorite.
Okay. Yeah.
So when the only time I was successful in the gym, there used to be like this chain. Oh my gosh, this is 20 something years ago. Called Curves.
Okay. I don't think I heard of it.
You're probably too young. But anyways, it was this chain called Curves. It was all old people.
Yeah.
It was like you walk in. I mean, it was no frills. Okay. No frills. You walk in, there are a bunch of machines in a circle, and you just get on the machines. You look at the picture on how to do it.
Yeah.
And you do it for like 90 seconds, I think. And then you
switch to the next one.
Yep. And go around. One. So you don't have to think.
Yeah.
You don't have to think about what you're working out, I guess, your full body. Let me tell you something. Curves had my body so snatched.
And that style of training is so great, because you're getting the strength training portion of it where you're building lean muscle mass, but you're also getting your heart rate up. So you're dropping that unwanted body fat. As opposed to if you just go and you walk on a treadmill for an hour, you're going to lose weight, but you're not building any muscle. So I don't like the term, but you're going to get what they call like skinny fat. So you're going to drop weight, but you're going to be like jiggly. You're still going to have the cellulite, all of that stuff, which, again, I don't like those terms, but that's what it is. That's why strength training is so important, because strength training is what adds the shape to the body.
So if you're going to so it's important. If you're also trying to lose weight, you know, to get down to where you want to be, you probably also want it to look good. Yeah. So you should also, like hand in hand.
Yeah, if you're trying to build your glutes, the last thing you want to do is go run on a treadmill for an hour. Yes. That's going to eat away at your glutes.
Yes. Okay, do you think Pilates is good for me?
I think Pilates is good.
Because I do think I see a little
Pilates is great,
raised action.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. There you go. All right. Again, it's all about finding something that works for you and you can stay consistent with, because at the end of the day, that's what's going to give you those results.
Yes.
If you're miserable going into the gym and doing just like a regular strength training workout, and you're in 1 week and then you're out the other week and then you're in 1 week, that's going to prolong those results that you want. So it's like all about finding something that vibes with you.
I do think that you should do like not a skinny girl, but a thin girl workout, because like I think sometimes just because I am thin, people think I don't have issues. Like there's still things I don't like. Like I have this like piece of fat right here. Do you see it? Do you see it, Gabi? Let me turn. Do you see it? You see this piece of fat? I can't stand it. Okay.
The annoying like bra fat, like what we all have.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't even got a bra on, so you know it's bad. Okay. So I can't stand it. But if I was talking to, and they would be like, you know, it's not an issue, but I think we all have our own issues.
Absolutely.
Or things that we don't care for. But it is hard. Like, I think sometimes I'm embarrassed trying to tell somebody, like, you know, that's why I say tone. Like, you know, I know you probably look like you don't need to lose weight, Kenya. And so, but anyways, okay. I got it. Yeah. I know it. I got it. Yes. I'm definitely going to call you.
Let's do it.
Although I'm in the Bay, is there something, because I'm here, but I'm also in the Bay, like how do you handle your long distance clients?
So with people who are not local to me, it's usually online. Okay. And I have a 3-month, like the best seller is the 3-month online program that comes with the custom macros and the
What does that mean?
It's like a custom meal plan, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Macro means meals?
Macros are your proteins, fats, and carbs. Okay. So it's a certain number that I give you of how many grams per day you're going to eat of your protein, fats, and carbs. Okay. There's a whole tutorial in there that explains it and breaks it down. Okay, because that's so far above my head. Okay. All right. Go ahead. And then my clients get workouts every 4 weeks, and those workouts come with video tutorials of
Yes.
form, rep sets, how many you need to do of everything, tempo, all of that. So
is this stuff they can do in their house, or you want them to go to the gym to do it?
I have both versions.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can set your phone up whether you're at home or the gym and watch me and while you're doing it at the gym. So it's kind of like I'm there, but I'm not there.
Okay.
So that's what I do with.
So do we need certain equipment, like gym
if you're
equipment?
doing the gym version is based off of like very standard gym equipment.
So from home, what do we need? Like some weights,
dumbbells, a weighted vest, and a resistance band.
Oh.
Yeah, very minimal.
Yeah.
But it's going to get you.
Y'all could do that.
Yeah, it's going to get you snatched.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. And that will tone or help a person lose weight, whatever it is that we want to do.
So when they purchase the program, I send them a questionnaire actually that asks about what your goals are, what you've been doing, what you've done in the past, what you feel works for you and what you feel doesn't, what you enjoy eating, what you don't enjoy eating. Because the last thing I want to do is give you a meal plan or give you macros that are not something you're going to be consistent with, right? So like if you hate, let's just say eating seafood, I'm not going to give you a meal plan full of seafood.
Got it.
Because you're not going to eat it.
Right.
So it's all about making it work for each client.
Right. It's very personalized, even though we are online. Okay.
Yeah.
Now what, this is just, I'm going to start to drink a protein shake. Like right now, I just get them at Jamba Juice. I'm sure it's not the best. I do tell them to add a little extra banana, but I'm sure it's not the best. But like when I'm at Costco and I'm looking at protein, do you want whey? Wait, isn't there two? Like one is whey and one is, or is it all whey? It always seems like there are two.
So there's
different types.
There's
of
whey protein and then there's like plant-based protein.
Okay, so which is better for the body? Or do you have a preference?
It depends on each person and what your gut can take. So like some people are very sensitive to the whey proteins. It messes with them. So that's when they'll do more of like a plant-based protein. But honestly, I always say if you can get your protein in through food, that's the best way to do it.
Okay. What's a protein high, a food high in protein? Meat? I mean, obviously your meats. Is chicken? Can chicken? Okay. Turkey?
Yes.
Meat? Okay.
Yes.
I don't eat a lot of beef. But beef probably has the most, huh?
No, chicken breast. If you eat chicken breast, that's a decent amount. I think it's 25 grams of protein per 4 ounces or something like that. Yeah.
All right. I can do that.
Yeah.
I eat lots of chicken and I eat lots of turkey.
Yeah. You can add it into a salad and then you can add some like nuts in there or edamame that also ups your protein. Protein doesn't have to just come from meat. Yeah.
Okay. Let me ask you, because you said nuts.
Yes.
What is the best or the healthiest nut that we can eat to get the most nutritional value? What is it? Because I do love a pecan, and I love walnuts.
Walnuts, almonds.
Okay. I eat lots of almonds.
Honestly, all of them are really great.
Yeah.
The only thing with nuts that you have to be careful of is they're very calorie dense. So a small amount is probably a lot more calories than you think and a lot more healthy fat than you think.
And we should always be trying to eat them raw.
Personal preference. I mean, you can eat them like cooked or like, throw them in an oven.
Look at Gabi tongue. We can add a little salt,
sodium
to the nuts.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, you can bake them if you want and add some little razzle dazzle on them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. I'm so excited.
Meal plans don't have to be boring.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's like a huge thing. Like people think I need to eat, like plain chicken breast, broccoli, and rice. Okay. Plain chicken breast, broccoli, and rice.
Okay. They don't have to be that.
No.
All right. Is there any celebrity you wish you could get your hands on?
That's a really great question. I actually just had
whether it's just to tone them up or I don't know or whatever. I don't know. Is there any
that's hard.
Or maybe it's somebody already that's a super workout person. I'm sure these terms are not correct, but because I'm so far from the gym, I don't even know the terms, or anybody that's really into fitness, like that you would love
like
to
do a collaboration or type thing.
Collab with, or somebody you think could use just a little motivation, no, it's not motivation we want, it's dedication.
It's dedication, yeah. So, I've never thought about celebrity clientele, really, because I've always been more focused on like the normal average person. But I actually just signed my first celebrity clientele, and she's been great. So I don't think I have anyone particular in mind. Just again, like a genuine person that is there for the right reasons and wants to better their health. I feel like anybody along those lines who's willing to like put in the work and not just like BS.
Yes.
I'm down to work with.
Okay.
Yeah.
So don't go to Gabi with a bunch of bullshit.
Exactly.
We don't have time for it.
No.
Okay? Gabi got clients. She has an empire. Okay.
Yes.
And she has a baby. She don't got a boyfriend yet, but we're gonna work on that. And so we don't have time for if you're not serious. All right.
Yeah.
So get dedicated, not motivated. But okay, so let me ask you this. So if you were in a group of women, say that you kind of barely know, you're just at a function or whatever, and you hear people talking about whatever, weight loss, working out, and you hear wrong information, do you say anything or you just let it go? Like, let me just go get me another, I don't know, vodka. Don't people that work out drink vodka because there's no calories?
I drink tequila.
Oh, I heard that. I heard that.
Ooh, tricky question.
Like,
because
do you just let it go? Like,
it depends. Like, if it's a lot of false information, then I'll probably step in.
Yes.
It's like the same thing is that, like, if I'm working with a client in the gym and someone's in there just doing a workout, like, completely wrong.
Yeah.
I want to go up to them and be like, in the nicest way, most, like, genuine way possible. Like, hey, like, let me show you correct form so that you get the maximum and optimum results from this workout. But it's also a very touchy, like, subject because you don't want to rub someone the wrong way. And you also don't want to make someone insecure being in the gym because you don't know if it's their first time and they're genuinely trying their best. You don't want to make them feel like, oh, I'm intimidated to go to the gym now because someone pointed out my wrong form. So it's kind of like, I might not. I guess it kind of would depend on more of like the context of the conversation.
I have a good friend of mine that owns a bunch of construction companies, and he said, I hear so much wrong information all the time.
Yeah.
Or I'll see something that, if I go to someone's house, how someone cut some corners,
You're like,
they've
oh,
paid
Lord.
or whatever. And he said, I don't say nothing. Because he said, first of all, I don't want to step on, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And unless they really ask me, like, what, about this, he said, I just let it go.
Yeah.
He said, I don't say anything. And I was like, I wonder if a lot of people in different
I feel like
professions.
9 times out of 10, I just kind of let it go. Because again, if they want to know, they'll find the right people or the right information online, or they'll come up and ask.
Yeah.
But if it's something where like someone's seriously going to injure themselves in the gym, I might just be like, hey, like,
Right.
Can I show you? Are you open to having a conversation about better form on this, and leave it at that?
Oh, that's a nice way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's a nice way. Do you find people are coming to you that want to lose weight, like to end up thin or skinny? Because I think that is so out. I think it's out. Like,
no, they want to be
a model, like thick.
Yeah,
right?
They want to be like. There's a term like muscle mommy.
Oh,
they want to be muscle mommies.
Look at all the terms
we
are losing. Are learning today from Gabi.
Yeah. So they want that strong look. They don't want to look.
Is there an in between? Can you be strong but super soft and feminine? Like, is that a look?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Like,
that is the look.
What do they call it? Like slim thick?
Oh, is that what it is?
Slim thick.
Hey. Y'all not gonna recognize me next summer.
I'm gonna be
all right?
Slim thick.
You're not gonna recognize me. Y'all gonna be like, why is she all summer in a bikini? Well, I wear a bikini now, but I will look better next summer because after Gabi gets me together. Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. So you can have that strong look while still being feminine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. More on the feminine side. Okay. So, is there anything else? Okay. Wait. Did you tell me who your collab was? No, because we kind of, I was asking another question. What is a dream collab? I ask everyone questions like this because we want to manifest.
You know what? One of the first like fitness people that ever inspired me to get into fitness was actually Whitney Simmons.
Okay, so I don't know her.
So, she's like one of the OG fitness girls. I feel like that a lot of people know.
Yeah.
I would love to sit down in a room with her one day and just
really
talk fitness, talk collaboration. Yeah.
Do you know Jeanette Jenkins?
That name sounds familiar. I'm terrible with names. I'm sure if I saw her face,
All right, I'm gonna show it to you. I follow her. She has a super sweet disposition, like you. But I don't know. I think you guys would really connect. And let me just say, I don't know her on a personal level.
Yeah.
But she is super positive. I think she also has a lot of very good transformations.
Yeah.
And she's doing some really cool things out there. And I think the last, I don't know, maybe since COVID, I think her business has really shot up.
Yeah.
But I would love for you to connect.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
You have to show me who she is
I
after.
am, right after this. Yeah. Okay. Now, if there's a brand, I know you've already had your own brand. What was it called?
Get Fit with Gabi.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but if you could collab with any brand, would you? It could be a food brand. It could be a clothing, athletic wear. It could be equipment, whatever.
Yeah, I think I would take a collaboration.
Your dream collab would be?
Gosh, that's so hard. I wear a lot of Lululemon.
Yes.
I would.
Did they change the formula of the leggings?
I think they did.
I think they did too. So I just want you to know. I think now when you're wearing the new version, we can see your vagina.
I think so.
Yeah.
So I think so because it's not as like
thick or something.
Like buttery and like thick. It's more of like a spandex nylon.
So just be aware.
Yeah.
So if I see you out in the new Lululemon,
let me know.
And I can see your butt, I'm gonna be like, no, I ain't gonna say nothing. Yeah. Because I'm gonna say, Gabi, I already told Gabi. Now she knew what them leggings was gonna do, and she wore them.
I've sized up so that I don't get that see-through when it stretches.
But does it fall down does it fall down like around your waist?
No.
Okay.
No, it's
Lululemon is super expensive, I think, for them little leggings. That's what I think. I think you need to. There's this other guy I follow on Instagram who was like, if you want to start your own company, this is Lululemon's. This is
formula.
This is, this is their who they go to.
So many dupes.
Yeah.
For the exact same.
Yeah. Brand. Do you have an Amazon storefront?
I don't.
You need one.
I need one.
Yeah. Listen, you are a money maker.
Yeah, I need one.
You definitely do.
Yeah.
And they're super. I mean, you just gotta apply or something.
Not a link tree. What is it called? A like to know it.
Yes. Okay. I haven't set mine up. I have that too. But you have to apply. But you may have to make that Instagram with the 76,000 or whatever. You may have to make that private just to be accepted, and then make it make it public and then make it private again. But you should definitely have a storefront.
I should.
Yeah.
I'm gonna work on that.
You should.
I'm gonna work on that.
We want to see really good dupes.
Yes.
We, whatever all that equipment,
needs, yes.
whatever.
Absolutely.
Whatever your equipment that you are filming your stuff on.
Yeah.
All of that.
Yeah.
It's easy money while you sleep. You don't have to do nothing.
Exactly. Yeah. I should do that. Look at us.
Look at Kenya. Okay. So Gabi was able to get a little motivation and dedication from me when it comes to the Amazon, becoming an Amazon influencer. And I have never wanted to work out with a trainer, ever. And now I'm feeling a little dedication. I don't know if I'm totally dedicated, but now I'm
like one foot in.
Yeah.
You're curious.
I'm very open.
Yeah.
I'm really open.
Good.
Okay.
That's a start.
It is a start. We're about to make it happen.
Yeah.
Okay. We are about to make it happen. But I really do want you to go to her Instagram. You guys, take a look at these transformation pictures. They are real. These are real people. Mm-hmm. And you don't have to be local. You don't have to be here in LA. You can be anywhere. Yeah. Gabi has a program for you. And it's not just a general program. She finds out, what your needs are, what your likes are. And then she will create, depending on the package you choose, a program for you.
Absolutely.
So please reach out, go follow her on the public page. Okay. Which is where all the pictures are anyways.
Yeah.
So go follow that page. But anything else that you want to share before I go? You are so sweet. I just love you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. You're probably a good patient mommy, huh?
I am.
Yeah. I love that.
I am.
I love
Your kids are older, right?
They're older.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they're older. And I think it was, I'm trying to think. It was good. I think I was tested at, the ages, the 4. I was, they were trying to understand boundaries. Are the boundaries moving?
Yeah.
But I think 4, 6, and definitely that 12-ish for my daughter.
Yeah.
The
When they
12-ish.
start learning to talk back.
And I would say the hardest part about parenting is staying consistent when you don't want to be consistent, whether it's in a grocery store, in front of maybe other school moms. Like I was just telling someone, like, my kids didn't do sleepovers. I just was not a sleepover mom.
Yeah.
And I would let them go to parties, but I was picking them up by 11, 12 o'clock.
There's too much.
I know what we was doing. You know what I mean? It's just after 12, y'all get restless, you get bored, you start doing the stupidest shit ever.
You coming home.
Yeah. So, and the moms, and my kids are Black, and they went, well, they're mixed, but they're Black.
Yeah.
In all her paperwork. Is your baby Black on all her paperwork?
Sometimes, and sometimes I put her as Mexican. It just...
Oh, okay. Well,
it depends on what they have listed.
Okay. Well, there's some benefit there too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, so my kids are Black, but they were at a predominantly white Christian school. And, so we did parent differently.
Yeah.
They were all fantastic parents, but we did parent differently.
Absolutely.
So my daughter, everybody knew, if you're going to invite Kennedy, make sure all the activities happen before 11 o'clock because her mama coming to get her, right?
Yeah, she don't play around.
Yeah, but I had to be ready for them to, whatever, over, wine and breakfast and brunches, for them to laugh about it or, tease me about it or talk about me behind my back. But I think now, like, if I would have let those things that they probably said, like, she's overprotective, she this, she that, she that, when she was like in 6th grade or whatever, like now she's 21, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Who gives a shit what they were saying about me in a corner or in my face? Who cares?
And that's something that, I've learned as a mom. It's like, I don't care what anybody has to say, because at the end of the day, I know what kind of job I'm doing with my daughter.
Right.
And I have her best interests at heart.
Always.
And you can label me crazy. You can label me overprotective.
Right.
Whatever. I'm going to do what I see and what I feel is best for her at the end of the day.
Right.
Period.
So good. So I think that was the hardest, because sometimes in the grocery store too, I said no. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, like, no. You know what I mean? I don't care how much you fall out or whatever. No is no. But I think that was really very difficult. Is the being consistent, and we raise our daughters to be super outspoken and speak up for yourself and do this. And sometimes in parenting, I don't have time for it. We late.
Yeah.
So I know you probably got a lot to say about this situation right here, but we need to
put
get
it
out.
on pause.
Yeah, we're gonna put it on pause. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll deal with it later. But right now, I need you to do what I need you to do. Right.
Yeah.
I think that just overall, and for me also, I think outside of you, make sure that she has like another person or 2 people that you totally trust. Like if she went to them for information, something happened, she don't want to tell you about it, whatever, that that they are stable, normal to give out good information to her. Like I always made sure my daughter knew the 2 people she could go to if she felt for whatever reason she couldn't come to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
I feel like that person would be my mom for my daughter, because my mom has been such a huge help with, like, her stepping in when I needed her to step in and I didn't have anyone else. And so her and my daughter Jem have such a tight bond. I feel like that would be her person to go to if she couldn't come to me for whatever reason. Yeah.
Well, so that's good. So as long as she knows, like, you can always come to me.
Yeah.
But for some reason, if you feel like you can't,
there's this person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But I think Jem is in good hands.
Yeah.
I think she's going to be fine.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
So sweet.
Thank
you got, I hope it comes through on camera for Gabi. But when I tell you a super sweet spirit, I'm not picking up any bullshit. And let me tell you something. I can pick up some bullshit. Okay. I'm not picking up any of that. And I think she will be good for you guys. I think she's going to be good for me.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Of course.
And with that, thank you so much for listening or watching the Truly Kenya podcast. Please like, please share, and I will see you again next Tuesday. Bye.
Bye.